You're watching Arise, the world's standout news channel. Arise News, awards, and beyond.
Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Please clap for Nigeria. The devil is always a liar. The equipment have failed, but Nigeria is in our hearts, and the song is in our hearts. Thank you very much. Ataba my MC. To mun gode sosai. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Mani Malem Mumuni Masamar Mudi Matawalem Bukuyum, Speaker Zamfara State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Biliaminu Ismail Moriki, State Chief Judge and the Honorable Grandikadi, Honorable Member representing Gusau's Afe Federal Constituency and other federal and state legislative here present, Secretary to the State Government, Chief of Staff, Head of Service, Your Royal Highnesses, Emirs and Chiefs here present, Heads of various security agencies and departments in the state, distinguished top government functionaries, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Is long, but it will be set in details there. What we are to witness here today is the commissioning of Phase 1 renovation and rehabilitation of General Hospital Gusau, Zamfara State Capital, among other hospitals that have been renovated. On this note, Your Excellency, I take your permission to invite the Honorable Grandikadi, Dr. Dahiru Muhammad Gusau, to give us the opening prayer. Honorable Grandikadi, sir.
Allah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم إنا نسألك إيمانا صادقا وعلما نافعا ورزقا واسعا وقلبا خاشعا ولسانا ذاكرا وتوبة قبل الموت والنجاة من النار والفوز بالجنة برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم إنا نسألك إيمانا لا يرتد ونعيما لا ينفد ومرافقة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم في على جنة الخلد ربنا إننا آمنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار Allah muna roƙonka wannan taro da za a yi kuma na ƙaddamar da wannan asibiti da aka gyara Allah sa a yi wannan taro lafiya ƙare shi lafiya wanda muka halarci wannan taro tun daga mai girma gwamna da dukkaninmu Allah mai shi mu ayyukanmu da gidajenmu lafiya. Na girma gwamna muna muka fata alheri muna muka addu'a. Wannan ayyuka da ka ɗauko na alheri mutanen Zamfara suna jin daɗi. Allah ya ƙarfafa maka. Allah ya dafa maka. Allah sa ka ci gaba da wannan ayyuka kuma Allah ya taimaka maka. Ya Allah muna roƙonka ga bawanka nan. Mai girma jagoran mu Dauda Allah ya taimake shi. Allah ka dafa mashi. Ya Allah ka sani bawanka ne kuma yana da masoya.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Dr. Dauda Lawal, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, and other members of State Executive Council, Speaker, Zamfara State House of Assembly, and other members of State House of Assembly, Member representing Gusau's Afe, Honorable Kabiru Amadou Maipalas, Chief Judge and Grand Decadi of several challenges facing the sector, including high burden of infectious and non-infectious diseases, inadequate healthcare infrastructure, limited access to healthcare services, and under-resourced health workforce. In response to this declaration, His Excellency has taken proactive measures, which include total renovation and equipping of all our general hospitals across the state, renovation and upgrading of Ahmad Sani Yeriman Bokura Specialist Hospital, Gusau, renovation of over 100 primary healthcare centers across the state, provision of essential medicines to all our health facilities, provision of free antenatal, natal and postnatal care services, and many more. It is the aspiration of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, to see that all the residents of Zamfara State have access to quality healthcare services, irrespective of where they live or their social status. Part of the renovation work done to this facility include total renovation and equipping of maternity complex, accident and emergency, general outpatient department, amenity ward.
Thus, we Rescue N-Line. We promise to share the content of whatever we get with the world. We don't have anything to hide. And we have a platform to do that professionally and more reliably. So we please ask for that understanding from you, much as I will also appreciate what you are doing. On this note, may I invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal, the Health Master, the Road Master, and like I have always described, a locomotive machine of good governance in Zamfara State.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Zamfara State, Malam Mani, Malam Mumuni Masamamudi, Right Honorable Speaker, and all the honorable members of Zamfara State House of Assembly, Honorable Chief Judge and Grand Cadi, Honorable Member, House of Representatives, representing Zamfara Central, State PDP Chairman, our party elders, Secretary to the Government, Chief of Staff and Head of Service, Honorable Commissioners and Advisors, the Chairmans and for State Council of Chiefs and other Royal Fathers that are here with us, Head of Security Agencies, Permanent Secretaries and Head of Agencies, gentlemen of the press, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is with a very glad heart that I stand to address you today at the formal commissioning of the newly renovated General Hospital Gusau, in addition to unveiling the state-of-the-art medical equipment procured and installed for the hospital. This day marks another milestone in our unwavering commitment to revitalizing Zamfara State healthcare system, a testament to the giant occurring from the declared state of emergency in the health sector and a giant step forward in the fulfillment of our promises to deliver accessible quality medical service to all our people in the state. When we assumed office in May 2023, we made the healthcare system deeply burdened by years of neglect and underinvestment. Our administration, driven by core pillars of the rescue agenda, immediately initiated a comprehensive need assessment across all the general hospitals in Zamfara, Needless to say this, the report was shocking and quite unsettling. For example, in a state of about 6 million people, with all the challenges that are abound, there was only one ultrasound machine. Even this ultrasound machine was actually sellotape, which is really sad. I immediately declared a state of emergency in the health sector with the objective of restoring infrastructure, equipping our hospitals, provision, motivation, training, retraining, and all healthcare professionals, among others. The General Hospital Gusau, being the facility in the state capitals, was naturally prioritized in the first phase of the Steward healthcare reform. The renovation here covers critical department, which includes accident and emergency unit, gynecology ward, maternity ward, administrative block, amenity ward, special care baby unit, maternity theater, common room, obstetric and gynecology core room, main operating theater, radiology department, orthopedic ward and theater, ENT, and dental clinics. To complement the infrastructure upgrade, we also awarded a contract for the supply, installation, testing, furnishing, and staffing, as well as training of modern equipment that are in this hospital today. As is the norm in this administration, Zamfara State will ensure that all the equipment supplied and installed are of the highest quality standard and needed specification available. Let me emphasize that this commissioning is part of a larger reform sweeping across the entire health landscape in Zamfara State. You may recall that we have already commissioned renovated General Hospital in Aura, Maradun, Maru, as well as Nasarawa Burkulu. Also, plans are underway for the commission of other key hospitals, including the Ahmad Sani Yariman Bakura Specialist Hospital in Gusau, General Hospital Talata Mafara, General Hospital Shinkafi, and General Hospitals Afe, among others. Furthermore, following the ratification of the State Executive Council, the Ministry of Health has commenced the process of fully equipping General Hospital in Anka. As a matter of fact, this hospital also in Anka will be commissioned tomorrow, inshallah. Again, this includes the supply and installation of cutting-edge equipment, complete furnishing, and the training of my biomedical technical staff. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, these interventions reflect our vision to build a modern, functional, and sustainable healthcare system in Zamfara State, one that drastically reduces the need for external referrals and ensure that our citizens receive care close to home. While we celebrate this achievement, I wish to draw the attention of the hospital management to the need for utmost vigilance in the usage and maintenance of these facilities. As soon as the management of the hospital takes over the full inventory of all installed equipment, while diligently ensuring proper documentation, you must enforce accountability measures to protect and preserve this investment. It is an investment that we spend so much money, and therefore it has to be maintained. Act of negligence, mismanagement, theft, or vandalism will not be tolerated. This public asset must be protected for optimal use and for the collective well-being of our people. In conclusion, I acknowledge the citizens of their patience and support toward this administration as we work to make quality healthcare available and accessible to all. I also recognize those involved in this project, especially our development partners, for their roles in making this project a reality. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is therefore on behalf of the government and the good people of Zamfara State that, in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, I hereby declare the renovated General Hospital Gusau officially commissioned. Thank you all for listening. Jama'a assalamu alaikum. Kamar yadda kuke gani yau da yadda Allah ga mu a wannan General Hospital na wannan gari na Gusau wanda ni ma anan aka haife ni. La'akari da yadda muka samu asibitocinmu, muka ga ya dace mu yi wani abu don taimaka ma al'ummar jihar Zamfara. Ana cewa lafiya uwar jiki, babu mai fushi da ke. Yau duk abin da za mu yi a rayuwarmu sai muna da lafiya. Idan ba lafiya, ba abin da za mu yi. Wannan shi ne babban dalilin da ya sa muka ba kiwon lafiya mahimmanci. Yau ina so da ikon Allah, duk wani ɗan Zamfara ba sai ya fita cikin Zamfara neman agaji da wajen rashin lafiya ba. Ina tabbatar muku za mu yi duk abin da za mu yi insha Allah mu tabbatar da cewa kowane asibiti a kowane ƙaramar hukuma an inganta shi yanda al'umma za a kula da su duk wanda bai da lafiya. A sane kuke mun yi asibitin na Sabon Burkullu, mun yi asibitin Maru, mun yi na Maradin, mun yi na Ƙauren na Moda, yau ga mu a Gusau muna yi. Babban abin da ke zuwa nan gaba shine Yariman Bakura Specialist Hospital. Ina tabbatar muku da ikon Allah nan da wata ɗaya za mu gama Yariman Bakura, kuma duk wanda zai ga asibitin nan, duk wani abin da kuka sani ta na'ura da za a kula da kiwon lafiya mun kawo ta wannan asibiti. Nan gaba kaɗan tsafe ma mun gama, shi ma za mu ƙaddamar da shi ba da daɗewa ba insha Allah. Ga Talatan Mafara muna nan muna gina masu babban asibiti wanda al'umma za su yi alfahari da shi. Saboda haka abu ne wanda za mu ci gaba, za mu tabbatar da cewa mun inganta kiwon lafiya a Zamfara. Ina ƙara kira ga malaman asibiti don Allah a kula. Wannan dukiyar al'umma ce, aka kashe kuɗi, aka gyara. Ya kamata kuma ku yi bakin ƙoƙarin ku tabbatar da cewa an tsabtace wannan wuri, kuma na'urorin nan an kula da su yadda ya kamata. Muna nan muna neman likitoci ko ina a duniya da za mu kawo su a nan insha Allah. Kuma muna ƙara inganta makarantunmu na kiwon lafiya. Akwai health technology da ke Tsafe, akwai School of Nursing da ke nan Gusau, wanda za mu tabbatar da cewa mun yi duk yadda za mu inganta su don mu samu nurses wanda za su kula da wannan asibitoci namu insha Allah. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, before the inspection, I beg for your permission to invite the Managing Director Medical Director of this hospital, Dr. Amina Hassan, to deliver her vote of thanks, taking advantage of the stable position of our cameraman before the
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Dr. Dauda Lawal, Gamjin Gusau, the Deputy Governor, Malam Mani, Malam Mumuni Masama Mudi, and all other distinguished personalities here present, I wish to stand on the established protocol due to want of time. It is with immense pleasure and gratitude to Almighty Allah that I wish to thank His Excellency, Dr. Dauda Lawal Gamjin Gusau, the Executive Governor of Zamfara State, and indeed all the distinguished personalities who have graced this occasion, who are too numerous to mention. The commissioning of Phase 1 of rehabilitation and renovation of General Hospital Gusau is a giant stride in bringing succor to the health sector and improving the health and quality of life, not only to the residents of the state capital, but to the populace of Zamfara State at large. Our gratitude also goes to the Community and Social Development Agency and the contractor, Namdal International, for the cordial working relationship we enjoyed throughout the time of renovation. At this juncture, I wish to assure His Excellency, Dr. Dauda Lawal Gamjin Gusau, of our unwavering commitment to safeguarding and maintaining these state-of-the-art facilities, which have been installed to serve our people. It is my hope that in the near future, the hospital will be able to establish a biomedical unit to service and maintain this equipment, not only in this hospital, but to serve the hospitals in the whole central zone. I would like to inform Your Excellency, Dr. Dauda Lawal Gamjin Gusau, and this entire gathering that this renovation and rehabilitation has boosted the morale of our staff immensely. It has improved service delivery and enhanced punctuality among staff. Your Excellency, Dr. Dauda Lawal, the facility has become a source of serenity, not only to staff and patients, but also to passers-by. Once again, we thank you immensely for this gesture. I wish His Excellency God's guidance, wisdom, and strength as he continues to be a focused and selfless leader. May the Almighty Allah grant journey mercies to all as they return to their various destinations. God bless them for our state and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Amen.
At this point in time, may I invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor, Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal, to lead in commissioning this great facility, Your Excellency. Kamar yadda na faɗa, wakilci za a yi. Orderlies should stay around, please. Only ADC, orderly, and chief detail. Testing.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The most beneficial for
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency has just commissioned this rehabilitated and renovated hospital in Gusau, the state capital. This is just a beginning. Accompanying His Excellency
All the rooms are the same then? Okay. So all the rooms are the same? Yeah. A total of how many? Doctor, come in. They are all the same?
Yes, this
all
whole
the way.
block is the same.
Okay.
It has the same facilities.
How many rooms?
12 rooms.
12.
For this side.
For this side.
The other side has 12 also.
Total of 24.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You can go.
Gradually. Sorry. Kamaranka. Fita mu. A hankali, gently. Watch out.
Kalla in kun je ku je kai ku fara shiga.
Okay.
Well, watch your back.
Bismillah. Be careful. Okay, so
All is the same thing. All is the same thing.
I think these are all same rooms as in block A. This is block B, as we can see. So all the rooms are the same. Yeah. All right. Let's go to next. We need to see theater. Watch your back. This is solar.
Yes, so excellent.
So the building is on solar now.
Yes,
At least there is no complaint.
advantage for the hospital.
Yeah.
We know we are all moving towards climate change, eradicating all those issues of climate. So this is a very big bonus for the hospital because it helps us conduct our activities seamlessly. Again, we thank you, Your Excellency.
We thank Almighty Allah.
two ambience?
No, they use one ambience, they use this one. They use the two together.
Okay.
Wait.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. If not, then they know. Watch your back.
His Excellency is being accompanied by his deputy, Madam Mani Masamar Moody, the chairman PDP Zamfara State, Dr. Jamil Jibo Magayaki. Of course, there is also the Honorable Commissioner for Health, the Secretary to the State Government, and other government officials work done to this newly rehabilitated and renovated hospital.
Your Excellency, this is the main operating theatre, which is the capacity. All our beds are full to capacity. So we would like to indulge. You've already addressed this, that they shouldn't make too much noise. So, thank you.
We just make it very brief.
Yeah. Okay.
Bari ya gaisa da su.
Sannu ya jikin naki. Allah ya baki lafiya ko? Allah ya baki lafiya. Sannu. Okay. Allah ya baki lafiya. Allah ya baki lafiya. Allah ya baku lafiya. Sannu Allah ya baku lafiya. Sannu kwanta abinki. Kwanta. Ya jikin? To Allah ya baki lafiya. Allah ya baku lafiya. A hankali. Sannu ko? Allah ya baku lafiya. Sannu mama. Allah ya baki lafiya. Allah ya baki lafiya. Allah ya sauke. Allah ya bada lafiya. Sannu Allah ya baku lafiya.
Is there exit? Babu. Shaba, akwai exit? No exit. Let's go outside. Interview outside. Yeah, we're going.
Inshallah.
Let's go. Allah an kafe ta ka gaya musu sai creating space wall kai mutane su tushe wajen. Let's go. Go after one after another. Hey. Where is the way out? A waje. Guy, see where they go. Cool, look here. Advance, gradual, so much. No, now Mike don't come and you say
Okay, Your Excellency, we've seen how you have changed the face of this hospital. What is the driving force over the project you're doing? Does the state government borrow money to do all these things?
Well, let me make a categorical statement here. All these projects that you see around Zamfara State, we have not borrowed a dime to execute any project, and we are financially okay to finish all these projects. That's number one. Number two, the driving factor is humanity. If you see the condition of this hospital before now is an eyesore, and this applies to all the hospitals in Zamfara State, which led to the declaration of emergency in the health sector, just like we did in the area of education. And I'm happy to see so far what we have done, and we'll continue to do more. Like I said in my speech, tomorrow we'll be in Anchor, and we're going to commission General Hospital in Anchor. In the next 1 month, the specialist hospital, remember Kura, you will see what is there. I don't need to tell you. They say seeing is believing. That is exactly the direction and focus of this administration.
Your Excellency, some primary health care centers were upgraded to general hospitals. Any plan to replace those primary health care centers, which we know is usually the health facility that serves the people in the rural areas?
Well, we're doing everything humanly possible. First, to upgrade the primary health care to secondary health care. And we'll also look around to see where some of this primary health care will be needed. And we'll go ahead and have in those locations that are needed.
Your Excellency, the world is aware of your efforts to address insecurity in Zamfara State, even though there are reports of attacks in some rural areas. What is the plan of the state government health-wise for victims of banditry, those who are injured by gunmen?
Well, the war against criminal is an ongoing process. Like I said, it's something we inherited 13 years ago, but we're doing whatever we can humanly possible to bring it to the lowest minimum level. At a point, I think it will be 100%. Now, as far as victims that are affected either by a gunshot or something, they are fully taken care of. If you go to Yarima Bakura and Federal Medical Center, there are people with gun wounds that are being treated there. So we take it very, very serious. It's about human life.
Free of charge?
Free of charge, of course, at no cost. Well, you can see we provided the necessary equipment. That's the first step forward. First, we have done the building. Second, providing the equipment. So once you do the two, that means healthcare will be at the top. That's the essence of doing all this renovation.
Your Excellency, maintenance is usually the problem for us in this part of the world. What's your call to the management of the hospital and even residents in order to protect this facilities?
I'm sure at the tail end of my speech, and I made this appeal to the medical personnel as well as the medical directors to make sure the hospitals are fully maintained. We provide all the cleaners. So, and I think they will, but even if they don't, we'll take serious action because I'll be going around myself to check and see the condition of this hospital because we can't spend this amount of money and neglect the hospitals or the structures.
You say declaration of emergency in the health sector is yielding positive results?
What do you think, Theoplus? What do you think? You as a journalist, you've seen it. So, which means it is working.
Thank you and congratulations once again, Your Excellency.
Na farko kamar yadda na yi alkawari akan cewa za mu ba kiwon lafiya muhimmanci wanda kuma kai ga ne wannan ba shine na farko ba mun yi a Nasarawa Burkullu mun yi a Maru mun yi a Maradun gashi yanzu a Gusau ana yi kuma za mu yi saura saboda haka kiwon lafiya abu ne wanda muka ba muhimmanci kuma za mu ci gaba da ba muhimmanci saboda an ce lafiya a jiki wanda duk in baka da lafiya ba abin da zaka yi yau in ban da lafiya ba zan iya tsaya magana da kowa aikin da muke ba zan iya yin shi ba so muna fata Allah ya kara mana lafiya. To a gaskiya alhamdulillah yadda na ga aikin nan na gamsu wannan shine kashi na farko na wannan gyaran asibiti wanda kuma za mu ci gaba da kashi na biyu na gyaran asibiti mu tabbatar da cewa ko ina da ina an gyara shi yadda kiwon lafiya zai zama abin da wanda muke alfahari da shi a wannan jihar tamu insha Allah. We're going back to the
To, da Allah kowa ya samu wuri ya koma yadda ake. A koma yadda ake, mai girma gwamna zai dawo ya zauna gurin shi ne. Sai a yi national anthem, sai a yi addu'a, sai a yi national anthem, sannan a watsi. We are going to follow this program as it has been designed. As you can see, His Excellency is returning to his seat, where we shall take the closing prayer national anthem. As you can see, thank you very much, Your Excellency. His Excellency has successfully inspected the newly renovated and rehabilitated General Hospital Gusau. The last, or second to the last segment of the program, Your Excellency, is a closing prayer by the Honorable Grand Decadi, Dr. Tahiru Muhammad Gusau. May I invite the Honorable Grand Decadi. Please, after the closing prayer, we are going to sing the national anthem, and we are going to do it in a special way. We have not done anything entertainment. Our gadgets are back to life, but we will ask them to rest, and we will invite the Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology and the Principal Private Secretary to the Governor to lead us in the national anthem. So please, they should get prepared. This is the little entertainment we can give here. With this, Your Excellency, we go for the closing prayer first.
كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد.
You've been watching the inauguration of a revamped hospital in Zamfara State by Governor Dauda Lawal. He made it very clear that no money was borrowed for the completion of this project, and the driving factor is humanity. And that's what informed the reforms that were seen in the education and health sector. He also made it clear that other hospitals will be commissioned tomorrow and within a month. When it comes to the matter of addressing those who have been victims of banditry and need medical help, he made it clear that they will receive free treatment in facilities like the Federal Medical Center. He also appealed to the personnel to maintain the efforts that the government is making to inaugurate these health facilities, but also made it very clear that he will take action personally against such individuals who might not maintain the work that the government is doing in this crucial sector.
You're watching Arise, the world's standout news channel. Arise News, awards, and beyond.